just scratched myself there. Off to a great start. Hi, hello everybody, I'm Julie and welcome back to my channel. A happy new year to everybody who's watching. It's 2019. I have no New Year's resolutions because I never do them anyways. Today's video is a video about my current favorites. These aren't only 2018 loves of mine. Some are older, some are more recent discoveries, but these are like the things that I have been recently gravitating to and have been really enjoying them. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. The primers that I have been loving recently is my Becca Backlight priming filter. I use this one when I want that glow because I do have drier skin, especially on my cheeks. My T-zone is a little bit more oilier, but overall I am a dry skinned girl. So I like this one when I want a little bit of that radiance going on, but I need something that absorbs quickly into my skin and doesn't really alter the coverage of my foundation. Whereas this one gives me much more of a glow. This is the MAC Strobe Cream in Peach Light. Yeah, this is Peach Light. I have found that when I use this as a primer, I have more of a glow and healthy looking skin, but the foundation that I use with it often has a little bit less coverage than usual because of this primer and because it doesn't absorb that quickly into my skin, not as quick as this one. So that's the difference between them two, but they both give you like a beautiful radiance glow. So yeah, this has been my go-to. Oh, and this one I even wear on days when I don't wear makeup, but I do have to get out of the house and I just want to look radiant without having to put makeup on my face. I just put this on the high point of my face. Next up, I want to share with you my favorite foundations. This is the Superstay 24-Hour Full Coverage Foundation by Maybelline. This is in the shade 20 Cameo. I can use this in summer. In wintertime it is a little bit more on the dark side for me, but man, I love this foundation. It is so affordable. This is what I gravitate to when I want full coverage, but I have no time. I just use this with actually a stippling brush. This gives me nice and full coverage, and like I did this makeup in literally I did this makeup in literally like 10 minutes. So yeah, I do love you. And I have found that this foundation works with everything on top. Some other foundations I can't always use, like liquid bronzers or liquid highlights on top, because they start to shift and move around. But when in doubt, I'll choose this and I'll keep choosing it, and I need a refill because I am almost out of it. So yeah, I flippin' love this foundation. Next up is my Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation in the shade 1CR. I like this, but this gives me more of a natural finish. But when I want like the most perfect looking skin without... Okay, I know I will build it up to full coverage, but the difference is when I build this up to full coverage, it still gives you more of a skin-like finish, whereas the Maybelline one, you can see you wear foundation, a full coverage one, and this one is just skin in a bottle, full coverage if you build it. I really like it. I like this shade range. This matches me perfectly now in winter time. I'll get one that's more tan for the summer, because in the summer I do like to wear foundations like this that are quite liquidy, not too heavy on the skin, because the sun gives your skin already a beautiful glow. So yeah, I really do like it, and I'll always, when you see me in real life, most likely I'm wearing this one or this one. The next one that I'm about to show you is my Marc Jacobs Remarkable one. So this is a foundation that I use for filming or going out because it is very full coverage and it photographs beautifully, but in person you can see more that you're wearing foundation, even more than the Maybelline and all that. I've used it in combination with my MAC Strobe Cream, and then it is more natural, then you can wear it out, but for me that's just a hassle. Then I will use my Dior one. What I do like about this is it is so full coverage, you really don't need a lot of it. And yeah, for my daytime I will gravitate to the other two foundations, but nighttime, going out, heavy makeup, this is me baby. Concealer, this is the only one that I have been using recently. This is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer by Too Faced. I like it. It is in the shade Snow. I can't say much more about it other than it is nice and full coverage, but it is also hydrating, which is great for me because I have, as I already mentioned, drier skin. So yeah, amazing concealer. This is a combination that I have been using recently for me brows. This is my Gimme Brow from Benefit in the shade 4. I know I like my brows quite dark, so don't judge me. This is what I use to set them in place, and then this is the combination that I use to fill them in. This is the Precisely My Brow in a 4.5, and this is Brow Artist Expert by L'Oreal in Ebony. This is darker than this one, so I use this in the front and to draw hair-like strokes, and this one to fill in the tail, because this one has a nice and fine tip, which you can use to give your brows shape and the front to be faded. And then this, as you can see, is darker, which is beautiful to fill in the end of the tail of the brow, but also quick. So that's why I love me this combination. And then after this is done, I just set them in place, carve them out, and we are ready to go. But on days that I don't want to fill them in completely, I'll just use my L'Oreal quickly, like not even precise, or this one, I'll just use one of the two, or not even a brow pencil. Like today I just use my Gimme Brow and that's it. I didn't really have time. Liner of the year for me is my Marc Jacobs liner. This one is in the shade Brownie. I flippin' love this. This is a beautiful shade. If you're like me and you like warm tones and you don't want to put like black in your waterline and all, this is a beautiful brown. And the best thing about it is it doesn't smash. It doesn't go anywhere. It just stays put. The other night I had it on from 10 in the morning until 3 in the night. Yes, it was still there. And no, I didn't reapply it. So please, if you want to spend some money on a liner, on a good liner, Marc Jacobs is the way to go. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. I mostly do use it in a waterline because I find that the tip is not very precise and I don't want to sharpen it all the time. So I use it for the smudged liner look or in my waterline. Okay, and next up, mascara. As you probably guessed, L'Oreal, how can I forget the name? Lash Paradise. I have lashes that go straight down, so I need something to lift them up. This does a job. Not that my lashes look that great without falsies, but it's better than most mascaras. So thank you, L'Oreal, again for making a great, affordable mascara. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlight in Blossom Glow. This is a beautiful, stunning highlight, which is super affordable. Like, go Wet n Wild. I'll show you. No words needed. Then we have the MAC Hyper Real Glow. This is the gold palette. I think they also had like a more pinky toned. These are the 3 highlighters that are in the MAC palette. As you can see, this one is obviously way too dark for me. I can use it as an eyeshadow, so it's no problem for me. But these shades I wear pretty much all the time because they are stunning. They are the perfect golden champagne-y ones. I usually just mix these two together. So yeah, this is my day-to-day highlight. Because no, I don't go for subtle highlights. And I also don't go for BB creams or CC creams, I go for full coverage highlight bronzer from here to I don't know where. I guess you have seen this coming. This is the Fenty Beauty How Many Carats Diamond Bomb Highlight. This, wow, this is amazing, and to the touch it feels so soft, almost a little bit like putty-like. I'll show you. Do you see? I can press it in just like a putty. Okay, so those were my favorite highlights of the moment, and I alternate between them pretty almost every day. But I do find myself that even though I apply like regular highlighter throughout this entire zone, I probably will end up using this one every day, just on the highest point of my face to glow even more. Next up is bronzer and contour. When I need my bronzer to last, I'll always use this Bronze Goddess underneath my powder bronzer. So after my foundation and concealer and all that, I'll just use this liquid bronzer because one, it is gorgeous, and two, it helps to make the powder bronzer last longer. So the best of both worlds. Yeah, so this is my Bronze Goddess, and I have applied it underneath my next favorite, and this is the Bronze Goddess but in a pressed powder form. First of all, it is huge, which is amazing, especially if you're a fan of big bronzer brushes. This is amazing because it's so easy to dig your brush in. I have used this almost the entire year and you barely see an indent. So this is amazing, and especially the combination of the two together is bomb. So if you see this and then you just put the powder version of it on top, this is what I have going on my cheeks right now. I know quite a lot of bronzer, but I like it. So yeah, this is my ultimate bronzer combination. And then to contour, I either will use my Bahama Mama by The Balm, which is still warm toned for a contour shade, but it works. So this is a Crayolan palette in the shade Silhouette. Oops. This is the Crayolan palette, and as you can see, this is quite gray actually. So I always use a mixture of this one, mostly this shade, but with a little bit of this dark gray mixed in, and I use this just at the very back of my hollow of my cheekbone, I don't know, to contour with. I like the results, but it is a little bit more difficult to work with than the Bahama Mama. The Bahama Mama is a little bit more forgiving if you make a mistake or place it too high, too low, because you just blend it in with your bronzer, whereas this is quite cool to ensue. No second chances. Moving on to eyeshadow. First of all, oops. This is a very expensive baby of mine. This is my Pat McGrath Bronze Seduction. I guess this is the mothership number 5. It is beautiful. It is stunning. It is gorgeous. It is amazing. It is buttery. It is soft. It is glittery. It has duochrome. It has everything that I need. And actually, it is quite versatile. I can create quite a lot of looks with it. Thank God for the price. It is, I don't know what else to say. It is beautiful. If you want to spend some money on it, I would say go for it. It has an amazing quality. It has beautiful shades. The formula is amazing. The packaging is very sturdy. So if you want to spend the money, go for it. If you don't, there are tons of shades that are similar to this out there, which are cheaper. Just saying, you do what you want. But next up is, ta-da-da-da! This is so big. This is the James Charles X Morphe palette, and wow, I never knew that I would like to play with color this much. So yeah, unleash your inner artist. He is right, I love it. And I just like that you have so many options. If I travel with this, I have everything I need in one palette. It is big to travel with, but it is also very thin, so okay, something else. Ooh, this is one that I have been loving a lot. This is the Estee Magnificent Metal in Smoldering Satin. I love this for when I do more of a smoky eye and I want like that pop of glitter on my lid. Look. Oh, wow. Especially if I do a more cool tone look. I haven't shown you any palettes for a cool tone look, but if I want to do something like that, I'll probably use my, I wasn't going to put it in, but guess I am, my Urban Decay Naked Smoky Naked, Naked Smoky, if I want to use this. But this is actually also very beautiful, popped on your lower lash line on your inner corner, or sometimes I even just take the glitter and blend it out, and then you're just left with a hint of that shade, but not as intense, but you do get the glitter. So that, or some multiple ways that I like to use it. And then to top it all off, I have been using my Lily lashes in the style Miami quite a lot, so much that I had to throw them away because they weren't okay anymore and I missed them very much. But I ordered some new ones and they are on the way, but that's a favorite of mine also. So the Lily lashes in the style Miami. And then I can't live without my regular MAC Fix Plus and actually the Gold Light. That just gives your skin an amazing glow, especially when I'm like feeling extra dry. This is amazing to have. And then just a regular one. Okay, so next up are some liquid lippies by Jeffree Star that I have been really loving. I love his formula. So this is Calabasas, Family Jewels, Leo, Hunty, Celebrity Skin, and Butt Naked. Some of these were in a summer collection, but I just love them. Like Butt Naked is an amazing shade for like a really pale liquid lip, or just to put in the center of like actually almost every shade that I have here on my hand, because it gives it that nice ombre look. And as you can see, I really love these kind of tones. I think this is such a sexy lip color. And what I have been loving on a day-to-day basis is the Clinique Chubby Stick Moisturizing Lip Balm, and this is in the shade number 5 Chunky Cherry. What I'm wearing on my lips right now is the new MAC Powder Kiss lipstick in Burning Love. Yeah, actually you can see it, but why not, since I'm swatching everything. This is a beautiful, more burgundy, deep purplish shade, as you can see. I love this, especially if you want the look of a matte lipstick, but you find matte lipsticks uncomfortable. This is something for you. This does really feel like a lip balm, but otherwise this formula is amazing. It does look matte, but it feels so comfortable on the lips. I would even forget that I'm wearing such a dark lip, so that's amazing. And then I love this. I used to hate red lipstick. I would never wear it. You would never see me in red lipstick until last year, when I have bought the Retro MAC lipstick in the shade Dangerous, and honey, it changed my life. This is just I love the orangey red lipsticks. In fact, this is a summer favorite of mine. This is Coral Tangerine All Day Lipstick by Estee Lauder, which is just straight up orange. You can see that this is more red, this is more orange, and the camera doesn't even pick it up as different than it is in real life. In real life this is even more red and this is more orange, but damn, I love these kind of shades. Okay, so that was it for my favorites at the moment. I guess there is nothing more. Nope, I guess that was it. These were my current favorites and I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more videos of me, please subscribe and hit the bell because YouTube's notification system is not that great at the moment. And I will see you in my next video. So yeah, I love you all. Happy New Year and bye!